This is a revisit of a drive shaft I did a few years ago. I'm not sure when. It's been a few years, I believe. Anyways, for James Hunt, he's got a fleet of Super Duties, and this is one of the drive shafts, and we've done a bunch of them. This one had a problem with the CV being loose, and I brought it back so I could look at it. See, this is what I found. This is the ball kit out of it. Disregard the nut. That's welded on there to yank it out of the socket. Anyways, you can see the sleeve is worn through. The general condition of that, it was just dry, like there was no lube in it at all. And when I took it apart, and when I put it together, it was packed full of red grease. And the cavity that's formed by this is the boot kit that I always talk about. This was packed full of black, gray, pasty grit. I don't know. If I didn't know better, I'd say this truck was submerged somewhere or something. U-joints are fine. Those are sealed up pretty tight. These are sealed up, but they're not watertight. They'll keep the cats and dogs and birds out. Anyways, so it didn't ruin the trunnion. The U-joints are fine. So I put a new boot kit, ball kit on it, packed it full of red grease again. This end down here, one U-joint was one direction on the U-joint was tight. I took that apart and investigated. It was just tight. I got it loosened up. There was nothing wrong with it. It was good and clean, and greasy and oily inside like it's supposed to be, even though it was dirty on the outside. I did put a pair of new caps on it, or a different set of caps off of another set of snap tights, and I packed the slip yoke full of grease again. It didn't have much grease in it, and I had a lot in it when I put it together. Put a band clamp on it again, and so she's tuned up now. That's about 2,000 RPM. Zero at the, this is the transfer case end. We'll crank her up a little bit. That's about 2,500. Zero at the rear axle. So I'm gonna touch the paint up on this. The caustic environment that these vehicles operate on the main roads, the brine they put down is just basically engineered to dissolve a vehicle. I mean, this was blasted down to bare metal when I did it. I don't know how long ago, but you can see it's attacked that. And that's good. I put good primer on there and good paint. It's just kind of a losing battle sometimes, unfortunately. But I'm going to touch the paint up on this and get it back to James.